What's going on, y'all? It's Maverick here, back with another DayZ video. Today's video is going to be a little bit different than what I usually post. This is going to be my Chernarus loot guide, my no BS guide to gearing up on Chernarus. I get so many comments on my videos from new players and just people that don't really know how to get loot on this game. I hope I can help you guys out with getting some of the best gear in the game, but y'all go ahead and drop a like for me on this video and consider subscribing to the channel, and let's get straight into this. Alright, so before we get started, the first thing you're going to need is this app called iSurvive. It is going to be your way to navigate around the map. There's no maps in-game except for a couple paper maps that you can find by looting around, but this is going to be your go-to when it comes to navigating the map. Just to start off here, I'm going to throw my favorite loot route on the screen. This is what I usually do. I spawn in Balota or Cherno, and I make my way down to the Kozlovka Road to Zeleno, all the way through to Vybor and the airfield, and then I finally end up at Tissy. That's a general basic route that you can follow, but we're going to go deeper than that in this video. I'm going to talk about dynamic loot spawns, with the first one being the heli crash. As you can see, this is going to be the symbol that you see on the iSurvive map. Oftentimes you'll hear the heli crash before you see it. You'll hear the blades whirring together and then you'll hear it crash after that. This is a pretty good spot to find some good loot on your way to the airfield. Weapons that you can find here include the DMR, the AUR-A1, the KAM, the M79 grenade launcher, the M16, KA-74. I also forgot to list it, but the KA-101 as well. You can also find things like plate carriers here, night vision goggles, backpacks, ghillie suit items, and also extra necessities that your character might need for his survivability. Alright, so if you need to screenshot that list, go ahead and do that. Next, we're going to talk about the train spawns, specifically the industrial train and the military train. This is what it'll look like on the map. As you can see, that symbol will show on iSurvive. Here you can find some pretty good items. The military train will spawn the M79 grenade launcher, plate carriers, military backpacks and clothing, SKS a lot of times, KA-74U, various ammo types as well. There's not too many good guns that spawn here, but you can find the grenade launcher. That's why people go for it. The industrial train is also useful if you're trying to build things like a base or a stash. You can find barrels, sea chests, and plenty of other building supplies that you're going to need. Next up, we got probably my favorite thing to loot on the dynamic side of the loot is military convoys. This is what they'll look like. You'll see the little truck symbol on the iSurvive map, and there'll be a bunch of military vehicles lined up. Some of the things that you can find here include DMRs, M16s, LE-MAS, the AK-101, the AUR-A1, ammo for each type of weapon. You could also find 40mm explosive rounds for the grenade launcher. You could find scopes, weapon parts, night vision goggles, and you can find ammo boxes as well, just like at the heli crash, ghillie suit items, and other useful bags and things that you might need. Even just one lucky run at one of these dynamic loot spawns and you could end up changing your whole DayZ life on that character that you're playing with. I suggest learning the map first, and then you'll be able to navigate around in no time to wherever you need to go. Next, we're going to talk about the toxic zones. So I have the airfield here circled. These are going to be the spots where you're going to be able to find the most NBC gear. At this plane is usually my go-to spot every time I run to the airfield and try to get as many items as I can as fast as I can. The other side of the airfield also has a big medical hangar that you can find more NBC gear in, as well as a fire station a little bit down the strip that you can also find NBC stuff in. I'm going to show some other spots to find NBC gear, starting with Krasno Airfield up in the northeast section of the map. This is a great place to find some early gear. Zelenogorsk is also a good place. If you loot the whole military and the fire station nearby, you could find a couple pieces, as well as Tissy, of course, is also going to spawn NBC gear and high tier loot. To complete the full suit for going into the gas zone, you're going to need the hood, the mask, the filters, the jacket, the pants, the gloves, and the boots. So keep looting until you find all of it. And on Chernarus vanilla based or official servers, there are two permanent toxic zones that you can loot. The first one on screen here is going to be Riffy, which is far northeast, closer to Berezino on the map. And the other one is going to be MB Pavlovo, which is right next to Pavlovo town, and this is also very close to Zelenogorsk. In my opinion, looting the toxic zones is going to be the best way to get the absolute best gear in the game. There's no doubt about it. So you're going to want to get your hands on a suit so that you can do this efficiently. I like to go to Pavlovo personally. I hop up on these concrete blocks, knife all the zombies. It's an easy way to get filters and clear the area without having to waste ammo. Here you're going to be able to find tons of stuff. I'm talking suppressors, night vision scopes. I got a big list for you here, so I'm going to pull that up. Alright, I made a list of the good stuff that spawns in the toxic zones, which includes the M4A1, the LAR, the AUR-AX, the VSD. You can find NVG scopes for both types of weapons, ACOG scopes, PSO scopes, red dots, suppressors for all types of weapons, all types of mags for each gun that you need, pox vials, pox grenades, and you can find medical gear here as well as backpacks and clothes. Like I said earlier in the video, me personally, I like to loot Pavlovo. I just know the area better and that region of the map better compared to what's over on the northeast side of the map. Riffy is also just as good though. The loot is pretty much the exact same. At both places I found multiple weapons before, multiple suppressors, all the mags and stuff that I need. I'm going to throw a few clips of me looting Riffy and looting Pavlovo up here just so you can see what it looks like inside, some of the stuff that can spawn. But anyways, y'all, I hope that I helped you guys with this video. I hope you guys can start to get geared up on DayZ and not have as much difficulty trying to do that. Y'all let me know if I need to improve this video or make a different styled video about another topic on DayZ. And go ahead and drop a like for me on this video and consider subscribing to the channel. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Y'all have a good day. I'm gonna catch y'all on the next episode, man.